Those of lower lyrical ability bow down and recognize something greater than yourself. Boy, they call me Frost. The angels which descended from heaven, who made it with the women of the or lyrical ability bow down and recognize the angels which descended from and gave birth to with the
that's what's happening. Got it. I'm trying to fix the privacy settings. Got it. Okay, appreciate shit. Welcome to the pre-show.
What you see today, the Nephilim, demigod.
All I was doing was clicking share, man. All I was doing was clicking share. Why to do it?
What you see today, the Nephilim, demigod.
All I was doing was clicking share, man. There we go.
I spit with the strength of the hope, nice with the hammer like Thor was putting rappers to sleep on this road. That's a tour, but they telling me to quiet down. My response is all what? Think it was Green Bay? The way I'm hanging the fours up, a Lambo leap in the wall. That's a mosh pit, Mossberg with a long ass neck. That's the ostrich. My option was get it off the muscle since I hopped in. Bringing the pain to every fucking name in your top. Started with grams, the same color as hops and eyes. Switch the chemical compound, oxidized. If your eye, how can it your oxidize? You looking at
optimized.
Morphin' time. Forced inside, got me seeing orphans before they die. Whether it's battle rap bars or the 45, I make rappers choke cause they done way before they die. Bitch, I'm the battle rap giant, modern day Goliath, who beat the fuck out of David and fed his limbs to the light. I broke tyrants. Numbers with Mayans, decoded the oldest ancient hieroglyphic inscribing. Smoke with the Anunnaki, maybe that's why I'm cocky, cause my purpose is the perfect inertia. You can't stop me, pulling sticks like it's hockey, riding out like a jockey. Mr. Miyagi, raw with the sushi, hotter than wasabi. This ain't no gimmick, just the life that I'm living.
If I say your bitch can get it, I'm in her mouth like a dentist.
And if you walk in the office, you waiting until I'm finished.
Period.
End of the sentence, who want the grimace? This cannon, it got a kick and make them flip like a gymnast. And if it don't kill them, I better turn them to spinach. Just a veggie tail, my shooters be everywhere. He talking big with short, everywhere.
What we doing?
That's what we doing?
Sacrifice. We bring it alive, but we bring it remains.
I got eat bowl of flow. I done sold my soul to T-Rone for enough blow to overdose. I'm turned up. Y'all rappers comatose.
Straight out the belly of the beast. I'm Jonah's ghost.
You told me don't get violent. I respect it was time.
Wait a minute. Jonah came out the belly of the whale. I came out the belly of the beast. I'm Jonah's ghost.
Don't like my style? Bitch, I don't like your stylist. I am my brother's keeper. I've been a...
Oh my. All right. Got it already. I got it already. What up, Cheyenne? What up, Brian? Look at the shares going. Look at the shares going. Let's get the shares going. Oh my. Boy, it sounds like you in a whole spaceship.
I'm sharing to every group that has the word Jaguar or Jacksonville or Duval.
Jacksonville Jaguar fans, make some noise! I need to be the voice of the Jags. Frenchie's terrible. I missed the other guy. Who was it? Sexton first, yeah? Bring back Sexy.
Oh, hold on. Is that Stone Cold? Oh, somebody's knocking at the door. Somebody's knocking at the back door.
Who's that looking in my window? Bow! Nobody now.
Hey, you think old girl would be mad if I shared in the Jaguars Trouble Buds? Oh,
no.
Too late.
No. Well, I'm mad that Stone Cold got on the same fucking wife beater from the last 30 episodes.
We took a week off, Stone Cold.
And you still ain't watched that bitch.
Yeah, man. And fuck True Green.
Stone Cold quit.
That's cap.
I swear to God.
You fucking lying.
Jason, what's up, baby? Oh man, I swear to God, I'm not playing.
Bring Stone Cold up, man. Oh, he's gone.
He went to go change his shirt. He's like, y'all ain't fucking with me today, okay? I'm sick of this shit.
I got sleeves.
You got some sleeves.
I got some sleeves.
I tell him put a hoodie on like
and a fresh can of Copenhagen. Steel cut.
Hey, they go to admin declining the shit.
Or where?
And then forever Jacksonville Jaguars or which other one?
See, I got one Jaguars and Gators fans unite. They approved.
Yeah.
Shout out to the people. Shout out to the administrators of Jaguars and Gators fans unite.
Yeah. You know what? It's automatically declined.
Oh.
They have it set. So some people like that. That's something I just learned from New Era Jags. Because one of my posts got declined, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" Oh, look at Stone.
What?
You got that bitch from China. Look how big that guy is. Hard-headed, boy. Bring that ass here, boy. That old Taiwanese jersey from China, head ass, boy. Your jersey.
My jersey from China don't look like that. Like that.
No, boy. Oh, get that, boy. Your logo say FFL, boy. Get that shit over here, boy. What's wrong with you?
You kidding, right?
That's a Jaguar.
That's a Jaguar.
We got Mama Bailey in the house.
Let's go. Hey, that's a big ass Jaguar head. You put that on there yourself? That's an iron on?
No, my wife got me this.
That's fire.
Yeah. So, bro, did you quit True Green?
2-week notice. Right now, they are on the clock.
What happened?
That boy going to ride on boats and four-wheelers.
What happened?
I interviewed for another job with a different company. They have an aquatic division.
Uh-huh.
And they spray like lakes, retention ponds, canals, thus John boats, four-wheelers, airboats. I said, that's right up my goddamn alley.
Paying more too, right?
Yeah, but when I went in and put my 2-week notice in, they like pulled me into the office and they're like trying hard to keep me. They're like, it seems like the big thing right now is a number. What number could we give you to keep you here?
What the other people gonna give you?
Look, yeah, I'm saying, what other people gonna give you?
What they talking about? 17? You don't even know?
It's hourly.
The other people. Other company is $17.50.
You gotta say, hey, listen, True Green, let's tell you something.
Look, I mean, if you want it, I'll put it like this.
18.
Take it.
18.55.
Man, fuck True Green, bro. They don't give a fuck about you.
We are losing view. People did not come here to watch us talk about True Green.
Fuck that place. Just go out. You're gonna be a lot happier, bro. Don't worry about it.
Hey, the 3 people that just left said, I have True Green, and I am not okay with this slam.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck that place.
No, guaranteed. Those 3 people, if they had True Green, they would have been applauded and stuck around for the show.
Exactly.
For sure.
But welcome to the Minute Teal podcast. We already did the. We did the. What is that?
We didn't do the intro yet. Stone Cold got a new headset?
No, I don't want anything else.
No, he got a new headset. Look at that headset. That's different.
No, that's his game.
I love you, sweetie.
Ah, that's a new one. I love you. I love you,
sweetie.
That's okay.
Love you, sweetie. Hey, man, we about to shit. Let's start the show, man. We got some people in here.
Nah, she's getting me my food.
Hey, that's a new
My
headset.
birthday, man. I ain't doing shit. You were waiting for me to say it, huh?
No,
I wasn't gonna fucking say it.
Hey, he's lying. Don't let him lie to you, Stone Cold.
I wasn't gonna talk about it.
He's been giddy about your birthday. He has a routine worked out.
I fucking hate you.
He said, when I see that tall, big redneck son bitch, I'm gonna have a can of dip covering each nipple. He's gonna come in. He was gonna come in and do a whole bunch of wild, suggestive dances for you, Stone Cold.
Mm-hmm.
Would have been a hillbilly heaven.
Yep. Just like that. Just like that.
Man, but I'll tell you what, Kay, man, you've been having me like look at my free agent picks. How many are we gonna have? 5 each?
Yeah.
I've been,
Five
But hold on, Stone Cold. We have not started the show yet.
We have not started the show yet.
okay. I ain't saying anything.
It's still the pre-show.
I'm just saying you've been having me to look all day like, God, I gotta get my list perfect.
Kenny man. Kenny man.
First pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Trevor Lawrence, quarterback, Clemson.
Duval, Bangum, Westside, Jayville, Duval, Hustle House, Frank Coley, he real. Duval, Bangum, Billy, Rankin, throw your D's in the air if you from the Bangum. Duval, 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 Duval. If you from a city, holla. Duval, 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 Duval. If you rep my city, holla. Duval, yeah boy, don't them youngins go hard. Swinging in them drop top Chevy, sitting too tall. Jaguar on my plate, on my feet, 2-8, 4-5 on my hip. Set a lame nigga straight.
We got the deep swell to go.
I can't even defund Garoppolo.
It's the motherfucking showtime. Oh, welcome to the Teal podcast. I am your host, the Hot Take Hooligan, Agent K, and I'm rocking with the cannabis analyst, Agent J. And then we even started the show with a birthday boy on that bitchy right down there, Stone Cold Steve Boston, goddammit. Oh my motherfucking God, Stone Cold, it's your birthday?
Yep, 35 today.
Get the fuck out of here. We don't give a fuck. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Get what, Stone Cold?
Yep, 35 today, man. 35.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
Happy birthday, dear!
Stone Cold!
Happy birthday to you!
Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Thank you. Stone Cold's motherfucking birthday, ladies and gentlemen. Stone Cold's motherfucking birthday. That's what it is. If everybody who is watching this bitch doesn't comment happy birthday Stone Cold right now, goddamn it, we gonna cancel the motherfucking show. That's all I'm saying. God. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Devon Cleveland say happy glow day, bro. I love it. I don't know what that means. That's different. I've never heard happy G day.
It's the same thing. It's happy birthday, man.
I've heard like when we was growing up, we used to say happy G day because it was gangster. We didn't want to say happy birthday that was gay.
You know, glow day. It's like, you know, Chief keeping them the glow boy. It's just
okay.
Goddamn.
Yeah. We ain't want to. Yeah, we ain't want to say like happy birthday. Like that wasn't cool. Yeah. So we be like, hey, happy G day, my guy. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? Happy G day, dog. Happy G day, folk. That's a whole nother life, though. Devontae Smith say happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday to Stone Cold. I just got to do it one more time. It's Stone Cold birthday.
Happy birthday to you!
Stone Cold.
Happy birthday to you!
Stone Cold.
Happy birthday!
Stone Cold.
Happy birthday to you!
Oh! Get the fuck out of here, you little troll. All right. Bro, so you 35?
Yep.
Boy, you are old as fuck. I was going to do a horn for every year. That would take the entire show.
The big Demetrius McCray.
That would take the entire show.
Yeah, it would.
So we're not going to do it. I'm not going to do 35 horns. It's too much. How does it feel to be 35?
Sucks.
There's a lot of cracking in the knees and shit.
Oh, yeah. Good Lord.
No. I mean, Andrew Whitworth's playing football. He's well over 35. He's in his 40s.
I'm older than the entire, Jaguars players. All of them.
Yeah. Yeah, we have nobody that old.
I'm older than Calais, and he would have been the older one.
You older than Calais.
Yeah, Calais is, I think, turning 34.
Whoa. Wow. Shout out Calais. If it was Calais' birthday, we'd play the song one more time because we love Calais a little bit more than you. Just a little.
Hey, that's fine.
That's the new
maybe
headset.
a lot
Oh,
more.
yeah, that's not the same headset. That's the new headset.
No, that's the same one.
Nah, I don't believe you. That's the same headset, bro.
Yeah, it's the same one.
I don't think. Thank you. Look, Stone Cold got his taxes, ladies and gentlemen, and he's got a new headset. He's got a new tax return headset.
No, it's the same razor.
Give it up for the tax return headset for Stone Cold. As a birthday present, you got that for the birthday. What did your wife get you for your birthday?
Say you got a stimulus headset.
Give me say it. What's your wife get you for your birthday?
Anal.
Keep that between us.
Anal.
Does everybody's wife do butt stuff for the birthday? Is that a thing in your house?
You can shake your head. You can shake your head, yes or no. So
Hey,
you don't got to answer that loud.
Look, she's not there, so blink twice if anal is approved for the birthday. Blink. So don't cover the eyes. Hey, Stone Cold's wife watches the show sometimes after it's recorded. Stone Cold cannot confirm or deny anything about butt stuff.
There was definitely butt stuff.
Stone Cold, hey, we don't know. Maybe Stone Cold is into pegging. Who knows?
Stone Cold had him some of that goddamn winter steel cut winter goddamn Copenhagen, and he was going crazy there.
Does your wife get you things like Copenhagen for your birthday? No. Does she not support the dip? Nah, she's not with it. So like in your stocking, no dip.
So she makes Stone Cold wear a condom made out of nicotine patches.
So
that was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one.
I'm gonna not be perverted. So let's go to family time. What did the kids get you? What did the girls get you for your birthday?
This morning they since I was already at work, I mean you know the routine, doing lawn spraying. You're already out and out the door.
Yeah.
She put them on speakerphone, and they were wishing me a happy birthday this morning.
Did they sing?
The phone. Yeah, they were singing me happy birthday and everything like that.
Did they sing it? Did they sing it?
To the best of a 2-year-old's ability.
Did it sound as good as this?
Oh man, shut that damn song. I don't want to hear that song in goddamn game. I'm about to get your ass a Stone Cold treatment. It's the Stone Cold.
Wow.
Hey, oh shit! That bitch was swapping and flipping. Hey, that's the first time. Hey, Stone Cold was about to run the fuck out the show. Why they here? Go, here you go, Stone Cold. You got 3 minutes. Go for it. Go for it.
Up. We gonna talk some motherfucking Jaguars tonight. We gonna talk about free agency wish lists, and if y'all keep on, I mean, y'all.
Yep, that's enough of that. We're done.
I didn't know where to go with it. I really didn't. Really didn't.
Hey, that was a good fucking try. Let's go. Don't worry, Stone Cold. Jay can't do a show by himself either.
There's a difference. I refuse.
Oh, yo,
I refuse. But shit, we got comments. We got comments coming in already before we even start. Let me roll up and see.
It was a big one. It was a good question one. Yeah, you saw that.
Yeah.
Bo Fresco.
Joe, yeah. Shout out to Joe from Bo Fresco.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what is Bo Fresco?
Bo Fresco's a clothing line. They're a rap group also from back in the day. You ever heard of Asimov and guys from this guys in the city?
They go hard.
Yeah, really. More. I mean, they're older than us, so that more of that style, I would say.
Wait a fucking minute.
But Joe's really good.
Pause. Breaking news. That's a terrible breaking news button. But I got breaking news. What about this?
News sticker?
No, that's even worse. What about this one? Yeah, okay, whatever. Breaking news. I just got word that Lyric made a honor roll. Let's go.
Hey, shout out to Lyric, man.
Let's fucking go.
It's the dreads, bro.
The 5th grade honor roll. Let's go. Big fingers, Lyric. Sorry, didn't mean to press that. Big fingers.
It's the dreads, bro.
It's it. It's so much knowledge soaked into them things, bro.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, that just came through the phone. Let's fucking go. What shit? You know what? Let's go to this question.
No,
we're not going to the question.
Oh no! I
read the goddamn question.
I thought you were gonna read the question. So
Go ahead.
Well, you never actually said that. It says from Bo Frisco Joe. What's good, fellas? I just asked New Era Group if someone offered a late first or second for ETN, would you make that trade?
Hold on.
Tell me this doesn't sound crazy if you're trying to get 2 top receivers.
Can you go back and reread the if someone offered? Can you read that again and pronounce the word for properly as it's written? Because you ain't read it right.
If someone offered a late first or second for ETN, would you make the trade?
Let's fucking go. No. First of all, hold on. A couple things here. One, that'll never happen. Nobody is coming in off in the first or second for a running back that has not played a snap in the National Football League. That's one.
Especially a Liz Frank injury. Really?
Oh, here we go. Come here. The honor roll student.
Hey. Talking about all Let's go, man.
Shake it, dread. Come here. Did you make your honor roll? Right here. You made honor roll?
Guess so.
Talking to me.
I guess so.
You supposed to say, hell yeah. We got Stone Cold here. You supposed to say, hell yeah.
You're supposed to say, hell yeah, I did. I'm smarter than you, Daddy.
Whose assignments were you cheating from?
No one.
Are you sure?
An idiot sitting next to me in class.
Huh?
An idiot sitting next to me in class.
I can relate because I got an idiot sitting next to me right now. Oh! That's a good one. That was a good joke, and I hit the joke button.
And you're lagging a little bit, but
damn, you're 5. I'm proud of you. Good job.
All right.
You timed it right. That was good.
That was perfect.
Yeah, couldn't play that any better. You timed it perfect.
Christos, I got comedic timing. I'm gonna call J Paul, see if I can open for her.
Comedy is all about timing.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Now we got a couple people said no, straight up. Let me see. Trying to get some of those responses to that question.
I wanted to do stand up, but I have way too many embarrassing stories.
That's what's going to make it good. Someone said no. Devontae said no. They said because we haven't seen him in the field yet.
You was going to do stand up.
I wanted to give it a shot. It's just I have way too many embarrassing.
All right, go ahead. Tell a joke.
I'm not that good at jokes. I'm good at telling funny ass stories.
All right, give me a story.
Okay. Let's see. One night, drank way too much. A lot of moonshine was involved, and somehow I woke up in a tree. I somehow had perfect balance. Did not fall out of this tree.
Don't go. Come on.
A squirrel woke me up.
All right. We're gonna go.
More embarrassing shit. So
no, it had potential.
Yeah. So
potential. Code. It's not about the story. It's how you tell it. You got to tell the rest of the story. All right, we're gonna pretend it didn't happen.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and it wouldn't sit well with Trevor. Good comment, Devon.
Yeah, 20 seconds.
It's not even realistic though. This is not a question we need to sit and talk about. It's not realistic because nobody is going to give you that for. First of all, think about this. We're talking about Amari Cooper, right? Amari Cooper potentially coming to Jacksonville, yeah. And that with that being said, what's the offer, Stone Cold? You remember?
A second and a fifth.
Second and a fifth. Second and a fifth for Amari Cooper, yeah. Amari Cooper.
Yep.
So you think you're going to first or a second for a guy who's never played a snap?
He just said, if somebody offered it, I mean, I would take it. If somebody offered it, I would potentially take it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
if somebody offered you a first-round pick for anybody on the roster outside of Trevor Lawrence,
Yeah, and that's what the question was. It was, would you like if somebody offered it? You know what I'm saying? Would you take it? If someone offered, say someone offered a late first or second for ETN, would
No,
you
not
make
a
that
late
trade?
first. No, I don't want a late first. I spent a late first. I don't want that.
I mean, late first is. I mean, that's 18. You can still go get a receiver.
Well, I mean, at that right there and
20.
then, I mean, who can place value? I mean, we picked him at 25. He hasn't played a snap. I mean,
Yeah, I wouldn't do a late.
That's
first.
my
I'd do
big.
an
That's
early first.
yeah. That's my biggest trepidation is that we did spend like I said 25. We spent the late first on him already,
Exactly.
and I still do want to see what
I want to see what he has.
And even coming off the injury, like I don't. These things are. They keep saying medicine is getting better and surgeries are getting better. Like I have to believe that his surgery was good, and you know what I'm saying. So
yeah.
Well, the story I heard from MJD when he hurt his, he never got surgery. He just tried to let it heal on its own. He said ETN might have the grace of getting surgery on it right here, right now, when he's young, and it'll heal.
Yeah. He's got less miles than Mojo had at the time.
Oh, yeah.
He's obviously science has improved since then, and I'm not concerned with him nor James Robinson.
James in the interview said he'll be fine by week 1.
He will. We talked about that before.
James Robinson also went on went live on TV at Sneakers with Dan Hicken, and it was like, it just feels like it kind of feels like that when they asked him if he got benched. It was like, bitch,
I don't like that to him though.
Bitch, you know your fucking ankle's fucked up, and you know your whole shit.
Tell him that.
He knew his whole shit was fucked up.
But they gotta come to me and tell me that. Like we said back then, like if you not coming to me and say, "Hey, we gotta sit you down because of injury," and you just take me out after I fuck up, it seems like I was benched. At least he kept the fuck. I salute James Robinson for telling the truth. That's how he felt.
He didn't tell the truth. If he would have said, you know what, guys, I'm not 100%, and I'm just
that's not the question. The question was asking, do you feel like you were benched? And he said yes. That's how he felt.
I mean that's the problem. If nobody actually came to him and said, "Hey, we're sitting you because you're hurt,"
it's not his job to think about why they set him. They asked, "Did it feel like you were being benched?" And he said, "Yeah, that's what it felt like."
I feel like everybody knew he was hurt. Like
everybody knew he was hurt, but he wasn't hurt enough not to start the game. He wasn't hurt enough not to get the carries to start with. So nobody in that building ever said he was hurt enough to limit his snaps.
And that's why he had 30 carries one game, and in the next game he had 1.5. Because
I know, but the question was, how did it feel?
That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about.
But he should know how it feels. It was a big woe, and it was a big woe is me.
Not at all.
At that point, I feel like they were already kind of spearheading the get Buddy out of here.
Yeah,
and
but
and the way Dan Hicken asked that fucking question and led that question there, he fucking led him there, and then that's what it was. It's,
that's how it was supposed to be, though. Exactly what happened is the way it was supposed to go down.
But that's why, I mean, I guess that's why Dan Hicken was good at his job. But like
most guys,
but also Dan Hicken know what Dan Hicken. I've never heard
that question that way. Most guys would have backed down or went around that question. They didn't. I was glad he kept it.
My thing is the question should have been, I guess that's neither here nor there what the question should have been, but Dan Hicken is supposed to be a pretty good journalist. I don't think I'm pretty sure but you know what, these people are removed, him and Prosser, these motherfuckers are removed from these things. They don't watch the game. He be in the press box. He don't see shit. He don't, if he goes to the game, he don't see shit. He don't watch the game on TV. Like, he'll say the shit, he don't watch it, which means he don't get to see James Robinson limping. Like, I'm at the game and watching on the big screen, watching him limp off the fucking field. The same way I was watching Andre Cisco limp off the fucking field. Like,
your job is to tell the story.
Your job is to ask questions. Hey, how's the ankle? Because I hear them.
The same way they asked out after fumbling twice, and that then your coach was asked about it. He didn't say we're limiting his reps because of injury. He threw the running backs coach under the bus and said, "Oh, I didn't know he was in the game or wasn't in the game, and you're going to have to ask the running backs coach." And then when the running backs coach was supposed to have his presser that following week, they took away his press conference, so nobody could ask the running backs coach. So that's why he asked the question that way. Nobody cared if it was because of injury or not, because the coach already lied about what it was because of and fucked it all up. But that guy's not here anymore, so it doesn't matter We got a whole nother offseason to worry about, whole new changes that are about to take place, and a whole boatload of fucking questions about those changes. But before we get into all that, I got to let you know, because I didn't let you know beforehand, that the show's brought to you by some pretty good fucking people. And it's the guys over at the Miller Creative Group.
MCG, our group of talented designers, can take your ideas and create something special. Been needing to wrap your vehicle to promote your business? Or maybe creating new business cards to stand out in your field? Maybe you're looking to create a memorable gift for a friend. Call us today and speak with a member of our staff and let us handle your vision so you can focus on what's important. Call 904-771-5855 or visit mcg247.com for more information.
Those guys are so fucking good. Shout out to Miller Creative Group, man. They got that initiative. What is it? Pause for Pats. Jesus Christ, that was hard to say. Pause for Pats.
And they just did a big job the other day too. I can't remember exactly what it was. I seen Skylar had posted on his own page.
Yep, they're doing some good work over there, man. So shout out to the guys over at the Miller Creative Group. They have been down with us since day one. Literally our first sponsor when we started the show. They jumped in.
It was just like, bro, off the strength of shout out to BMAC too. But off the strength of just man, shout out to Miller Creative.
A Jaguar fan, a Jaguar fan who owns a company, a great company, and who decided, hey, I want to support this. So we've always shown hella love to them, and they've shown it back. So let's get into this DJ Chark situation, and we'll kind of climb the ladder from there on the Cam Robinson and through the 5 free agency moves. That's what we're talking about today, ladies and gentlemen. It is DJ Chark's time. It is Cam Robinson time. It is 5 moves we would personally make in free agency. But diving into the DJ Chark thing, and I'll go first because I've been doing this for the last fucking 3 days on Twitter and Facebook. Here's my thoughts on the DJ Chark situation, okay? First of all, I guess I should probably get some stats up because people are going to want to hear numbers, and we're going to have arguments when it comes to that. This is way bigger, though, than DJ Chark in his numbers, okay? This is far beyond what DJ Chark has been thus far as a Jaguar. This is bigger than that. But let's talk about what DJ Chark has been thus far. DJ Chark did not start a single game his rookie season. That was 2018. And 2018 was a pretty bad year, yes?
Yep.
Pretty bad.
Shitty.
Outside of the New England game to start the season, kind of sucked. Blake Bortles was benched for Cody Kessler at times. This was a bad year for Jaguar football. Everybody was injured, including DJ. It was terrible. It was a terrible year for the Jacksonville Jaguars organization. And then you come into now we saw the firing of Nathaniel Hackett after 18, I believe, correct? And then
crazy.
He was a fall guy.
Yeah, remember it. Look, and DJ Chark was killing it in the preseason.
He had a good preseason, and then he started to he had a case of the dropsies, and then he had a case of the fumbleitis.
Yeah.
And then he suffered a little injury. I believe it was a hammy at that time, but he played in 11 games. He started none. He had 32 targets, 14 receptions. He had 0 touchdowns. DJ Chark just wasn't seen, but neither was anybody offensively. It was a terrible year for the Jacksonville Jaguars offense that, again, saw everybody get hurt, from Leonard Fournette to Cam Robinson, all of the above. 2019, though, DJ Chark is a Pro Bowl wide receiver. Now, I had arguments with people earlier. DJ Chark made the Pro Bowl. He wasn't a Pro Bowl wide receiver, and there's a difference. Well,
I mean, but you know what it is? People count. You got 15 seconds, but people count. Shout out to 15 because AR-15 because people count some of those. Allen Robinson technically probably shouldn't have been a Pro Bowler, but at the end of the day, if we're going to count, if we're going to say that his stats, we argued that Blake Bortles' stats were not garbage time, and Allen Robinson that same year got to a Pro Bowl off of Blake Bortles' garbage time stats.
Yep.
So we didn't win no games. We didn't win no games. Like we won 5 games that year or whatever.
Yeah, 6
games. So it's like
2019. And shout out to 15 because that's how many games DJ Chark played in. He started 14 games that season. So I want you to think about this. He made the Pro Bowl off of 14 games. He had 118 targets for 73 catches, 1,008 yards. He averaged 13.8 yards a reception, and he had 8 touchdowns. So DJ Chark in 14 games had over 1,000 yards receiving and 8 touchdowns. That's pretty fucking good. 2020 comes around. That was the tank season. It was awful. DJ Chark started 12 games. He got hurt throughout that year. The tank was in full effect. He had 53 catches for 706 yards. Again, 13.3 yards per catch, and he still had 5 touchdowns. That's his worst year when actually playing a substantial amount of games, starting a substantial amount of games. That's his worst season. We have to look at those 2 seasons and say, if that's DJ Chark's low, 706 yards, 13.3 yards per catch, 5 touchdowns, if that's his fucking low, well, that's pretty good. Last season, he had 7 receptions, 154 yards. He averaged 22 yards per catch and had 2 touchdowns in 4 games. The first 4 games, and I say 4 games, they're counting Cincy.
Yeah.
That was week 4. He got hurt on the second play.
Yeah. So it's really 3 games.
It's 3 games. In 3 games, DJ Chark had 7 catches for 154 yards, 22 yards a catch, and 2 touchdowns. This DJ Chark hate that the fans have come up with out of nowhere, it blows my fucking mind. But I'm going to take it a step further, right? We're going to go beyond just how stupid it sounds to go out here and literally hate on DJ Chark, saying he doesn't need to come back. He needs a prove-it deal. He needs all. Let me tell you what we need as an organization. We need to re-sign the talent that we actually have in the building when you drafted. And when I say that, I don't mean you re-sign every draft pick. You re-sign the guys who work, the guys who actually have the talent that you thought they would have. You have got to re-sign them. Because let me tell you, when I get drafted to the Jacksonville Jaguars right now, what I do is I go, all right, I'm going to be there 4 years.
Yep.
That's it.
It's the G League.
We don't re-sign anybody.
It's the G League. Jaguars, and they're talking about the XFL right now. The way that we treat players, and we don't really, like I say, we're not giving a lot of guys second contracts. It's the G League. They come here, do their little time, and
yeah.
Now, granted,
contracts.
Now, granted, Jalen Ramsey and Allen Robinson, I guess. Oh, you can say
Allen Robinson was offered a second contract. Jalen Ramsey, of course, we were re-signing him. Jan was offered a second contract. That defense as a whole was going to be here. That was the plan. We know that. But if you look, Allen Robinson is the only Pro Bowler. Josh Allen, yeah? Josh Allen made the Pro Bowl with the Calais year, right? Yeah. Or no? Somebody fact check it. I believe he did. But that means him and Josh Allen, only 2 Pro Bowlers that this team has had in the last 5 years. That's it. We've had 2 Pro Bowlers in the last 5 years. And you're telling me that we need to move on from one of them? And the bag's not bad, Jay. The bag's $11.2 million. That's it. Yeah. You know what? We need to pull up. Let's do this. Let's pull up wide receiver salary for 2021. Let's see what the fucking average salary was for wide receivers. Over the cap. Wide receiver contracts and salaries. Okay, Amari Cooper. They want us to trade for him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, $22 million in 2021. Allen Robinson, they want us to sign him, right? Mm-hmm. $17.9 million. Devontae Adams, $16.7 million. Chris Godwin, $15.9. Tyreek Hill, $15.8. Keenan Allen, $15.7. Let me tell you the guys who are making $12 million, 10 to 12, because there's nobody in the 11. Keep in mind, DJ's an $11.2 million receiver. You want to know the guys making 12? That would be Corey Davis. You telling me Corey Davis? It's okay to pay Corey Davis $12.6 million. Not okay to pay DJ Chark. Really? Tyler Boyd's in that $9 million range, 9.8. Will Fuller, 10.5. These are some of the guys that are making around this range. We're talking about $11.2 million. That is middle of the pack receiver money. There are some stars that are stuck on some shitty deals in that range. 12.5 for DeAndre Hopkins. He's finishing out a deal.
Yeah.
Devontae Parker's 12.1. He's not a 1. Mm-hmm. Michael Thomas is in 10. He's at the end of his deal. Michael
Yeah,
Thomas is finishing up some shitty years.
Yeah, but Michael, you talking about from the same, but Michael Thomas
Yeah.
got his deal is back loaded.
Oh yeah.
It's like 12 this supposed to be because he didn't play this year. But I guess they say so he probably got paid, but I don't know how that works. But this next year it's going to be 12, but the year after that it's going to be like 26.
Yeah. Listen, we're talking about DJ Chark, who has come out here and produced 1,000-yard season, the only Jag to have 1,000-yard season at wide receiver since Allen Robinson
and
Hernsey. Yeah. So that was 2015.
Yeah.
So the only 1,000-yard receiver since 2015.
1,500 and 1,000.
Yeah. The only 1,000-yard receiver since 2015, DJ Chark. And he was doing that with Gardner Minshew.
Yeah.
And he was doing that without a running game for real. We didn't get it. Did we get 1,000 yards in 2019? Yeah, Lenny had 1,000.
Yeah, Lenny had 1,000. And we released him.
We released him next year.
Oh,
yeah. Lenny had 1,000. I apologize, but yeah.
For that still, Jesus Christ.
But $11.2 million a year is nothing.
It's not.
It's no reason to
My thing is take care of your guys. Shout out to man. Birthday whiskey. Let's go. Big dog shots, man. Yeah, sir. Put some hair on your face.
I already got that.
To me,
put some more.
This goes back to exactly what you just said. Take care of your guys. Yeah. When you draft somebody, I want you to think about what Green Bay is doing right now. And everybody's going crazy. They're saying Davante Adams is going to hit the market. They said it. No, that's not what they said.
No.
What they said was they don't want to use the franchise tag on them. He doesn't like to use the franchise tag.
No, Gutekunst doesn't like to.
On Davante Adams. He wants to reach a long-term deal, but if they can't, he will let
be hard.
Do you understand exactly what that statement meant?
We drafted him. We want to keep him.
We drafted him.
Yeah.
We want you here long-term. And we're not gonna fuck you over and force you to take the. And people look at $18 million. That's the tag number for a wide receiver. $18 million. That's
but Davante Adams about to get $25 million a year.
He's gonna get
maybe 30.
Yeah, he's going to get paid, and they're not gonna sit there and force you to take this 1-year deal where you could potentially get hurt. And you won't be able to continue on, and then that might hurt your stock next season. Where you get
franchise tag him, he's just gonna sit.
It would hurt him. It would hurt him. It would potentially hurt his stock. And Green Bay's not going to do that. So as a player, you're going, man.
Well, you know why Green Bay's not going to do that? Because Green Bay doesn't have a fucking owner. That's why they're not going to do that.
They are owned by the people.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, they're owned by the NFL. The people, but shit.
They have a board. They have a board.
Yeah, they can. So, I mean,
no, they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it because Green Bay doesn't operate that way. They don't operate that way, meaning they re-sign the people, they bring them in, and they're going to pay them. They want to keep them happy. That's what they want to do. Pittsburgh, that's what they do. Pittsburgh doesn't go out and pay big money to these free agents. No, they re-sign their people. That's what
how
they
you run
do.
An organization.
That makes people want to play for you. So to sit here and say let DJ Chark go, it's idiotic.
Holmes, I wouldn't say that. Packers are dumb as fuck if they sign Adams and let Rodgers go. Man, motherfucker said everybody said that. Fucking DeAndre Hopkins was having 1,000-yard seasons with 8 different quarterbacks during the season.
Right.
Like a great receiver can make any quarterback better.
I don't think either of them are going anywhere.
I don't think they.
I don't think A-Rod's going anywhere. I don't think Davante Adams is going anywhere. And the way now getting an understanding of this contract situation and how it works, they absolutely can afford both of them. I don't care that they're negative now. They're going to do it. They're going to get both of them.
And if they don't have Rodgers, trust me, they're not going to not have. They're going to go make some. They're going to go make some shit shake to go get a quarterback. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not going to be.
Yeah, no, I expect Rodgers and Adams to be on the Packers.
But talk to me. What's your thoughts on the DJ Chark shit, Stone Cold? I mean, me and Jay kind of echoed it. What do you feel about DJ Chark? What would you do with him?
I want to re-sign him. Now, do I think as of right now he deserves a huge contract? No.
No, he's set to get 11.2. per
What
year.
I would do is I would give him a 2-year, $23 million, half of that guaranteed. I'll probably sprinkle in a signing bonus, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in a lot of incentives, like you get such and such money for 100-yard games. When you reach this amount of receptions, when you reach this amount of touchdowns, get the incentives, and then I'd throw a clause in there to make them happy that if you reach such and such level, we can talk about upping that price. Kind of like approve it.
DJ Chark is set to make, according to Spot Track. DJ Chark, it looks like they've got him doing 4 years at $11.2 million a year. So what is that?
That's
There's the
46.
So that's what you're looking at. Are you doing it?
Yeah.
44.8. That's what it comes down to.
Oh, that's for the full 4 years?
Yeah. 44.8, 4 years, 11.2 a year. If you're looking at 44.8, you're probably giving him 23 guaranteed. Are you doing it? That's what the market's calling for him in his spot.
I really wouldn't do the 4-year, but if I had my ultimate choice, if it came down to it, I probably would.
The difference between doing 4 years and doing this is the same thing you're talking about. It's 11.2 a year regardless.
Yeah, I would still do it.
Yeah,
because that's where I was.
Did you hear the conversation earlier? Corey Davis is making 12.6.
I'm giving him 4 years.
Corey Davis is the fucking devil. He's making 12.666.
I'm gonna give him. We talked about this, but I'm gonna give him 4 years, and I'll probably give him the 46. I'm gonna give him 46 over 4, and like you said, it's gonna be, I'd say about 23 guaranteed. But I'm front. But I gotta give you some, bro. Like I said, you gotta take care of your players, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna front load them. You're gonna front load it.
You front load them. You probably give them like a 12. You probably give them 12, 13, 15 signing bonus. Let them get 16, 17 out the way, right out the way. You knock that out, and
it
now
doesn't affect the cap.
And it doesn't. Yeah, so think about it. If they take 18,
that's how they're gonna make that.
If they take 18 off,
the Aaron Rodgers signing work. That's how they're gonna make the Devontae Adams signing work. That's how they're gonna do it. It doesn't go to cap.
If they take 18 off, if they take 18 off of 46, that leaves you at what, 28. Now that's 28 over the next 4 years, and like you say, there's another 5 that's guaranteed, so that's going to come off the books probably in this over the next 2 years,
right?
You know what I'm saying, over the second and the third year, and he'll have like he might have like $1 million left of that in the 4th year, but that's if he's still here. And those
normally the Jags have been known to put in that little clause around a 2 to 3 year out. They can out of it.
Yeah, and that's most contracts. That's what I was going to say. Most contracts, and that's not even the Jags. That's the
way contracts are structured.
They have a team option. You have a team or player option depending on
He says the 4 years. Shout out to Chase. The 4 year is tough because of his injuries. He has a broken ankle. It's broken ankle, yeah.
Yeah, fucking alignment fell on his. It was a can.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, it's a bone. Like you don't like when
it wasn't soft tissue. It wasn't
good. We're not talking about a tear. We're not talking about ligaments here. We're talking about a bone. A bone was broken, and the bone will heal. And the bone has had an entire season to heal. He got hurt in week 4. He is fine. There is not a big injury concern like that with DJ Chark. I don't know where it's coming from. Yes, he's had an injury every year, but we're talking about light shit. He missed 2 games. Really, he missed 1, but I'm not sure at what point he went out in this other game. But he missed 2 games in 19. And by missing those 2 games, he still had over 1,000 yards receiving and still averaged 13.8. That's what we need to look at here. Look at his average yards per catch his entire time, 12.4. And that's his worst season as a rookie. That was terrible. That was the Blake Bortles, Cody Kessler bumfuck 2018. Then it was 13.8 in 19 with a rookie Gardner Minshew. Then it was 13.3 with insert random quarterback here because we're playing 3 different guys. He averaged 3.3 yards a reception and 706 yards and 5 touchdowns with fucking Mike Glennon and company, bro. Like, what are we talking about? And he had no number 2. on the other side. Hey, where everybody was guarding him. And then this season to start, he had 154 yards, 2 touchdowns in 3 games. He averaged 22 yards a catch. Who on this team is going to do what he is able to do? He is 6'4" and runs a 4.3 40. He has an elite skill set.
Yeah.
And he is a good number 2 receiver. I don't know where these concerns are coming from.
There's a reason Trevor was feeling good about coming into the season. He was like, damn, that boy DJ out there flying.
Yeah.
DJ out there flying. Like, the fuck?
I don't get it. I don't get it. Chase, that wasn't directed at you, my guy. I'm just going on a rant here. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me. So when I'm having this conversation with people on Twitter and we're talking about DJ Chark and I'm hearing them refer to him as average, and I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
No, average is everybody else we have right now.
No, everybody. No, what I saw this past season, a whole bunch of slow receivers. Couldn't get open, no separation.
Right.
Everybody talking about separation.
Yeah.
All the fans, guys couldn't get open. Guys couldn't get open. Yeah, we talked about it, but the same people who were crying that right now are trying to tell me that, like I said, are trying to tell me that we don't need DJ Chark.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't understand it. And this is what I say. If we do not sign DJ Chark, and I'll end it like this. If we do not sign DJ Chark, then Doug Peterson and company have already started off on the wrong foot. You have got to sign DJ Chark. You set a precedence that if you perform, you will get paid here in Jacksonville. And you can't argue that he has performed. He has been a Pro Bowler in 4 seasons. He has gone through 4 different offensive coordinators in those 4 seasons, 4 different systems in those 4 seasons. How many different quarterbacks? Let's see. Blake Bortles, Cody Kessler, Gardner Minshew, Nick Foles, Jake Luton, Mike Glennon, Trevor Lawrence. 7 quarterbacks in 4 seasons, bro.
We might be missing one.
We might, because there might have been another one during the Blake Bortles, Cody Kessler fuck up.
Yeah,
it really might have.
It definitely was.
And I can't remember who it was.
Was it Magoo?
No. Shout out to Magoo, man. Getting
he got in the USFL.
Good for him. And Blair Brown. And Brandon Wright.
Yeah.
3 former making their way to the USFL.
Hey, Joe, I have to argue that because everybody say Trey Baalke liked players with injuries, so DJ Chark is definitely getting the deal.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But yeah, no, it's mind-blowing to me, bro. So like I said, you re-sign DJ Chark, you get him in this building, $11.2 million a year, his projected amount that has been set that they feel like he will get based on his, we said Jake Luton, Josh Stewart, based on his production thus far is $11.2 million, and I 100% agree with that. That is a fair number, and he shouldn't take a fucking penny less from this organization, and this organization should pay him.
Now, what if he chooses not to be here?
That's up to him. But this organization needs to offer him a 4-year, $11.2 million a year contract. They don't need to lowball and try to get a team-friendly deal. No, because this is not a team that I want to be friendly with. Do I need to tell you again how many coaches he had? Do I need to tell you again how many quarterbacks he had throwing to him? No. He needs to get his worth, and his worth is $11.2 million. And we need to stop acting like we're not in the top 3 of the cap. We need to stop acting like we're gonna spend to the cap somewhere else because it doesn't fucking happen.
58.2 or 58.6 million in cap.
Second most in the league. And we're over here worrying about signing wide receiver number 2, the guy who can clearly stretch the field. We're not going to sign the only person on this roster with breakaway speed. Stop it, my friend. Now, that brings me to our next topic, and that's Cam Robinson. And this one's difficult for me, Stone Cold, because this really all depends on the direction you plan on taking in free agency or the draft. Now, I saw numerous people say, not if we could get Mike Williams when we're talking about signing DJ Chark, or I would rather have A-Rob. I'm okay with signing either of those guys. I've wanted Mike Williams more. I love the idea of bringing Allen Robinson back, and we can get into the whys. But that situation with signing Chark, you still sign a receiver because you don't have a number one. And as of this point, DJ Chark looks more like a number two, which is why he'd get number two money at $11.2 million a year. So you sign both DJ Chark and Allen Robinson, DJ Chark and Mike Williams, DJ Chark and Christian Kirk.
Yep.
You do that. But Cam Robinson, 500 plus snaps, 1 sack given up, 4 penalties. Pretty solid season.
But they don't like to toss in that hurry and QB.
Interrupt, goddamn it, Stone Cold. Not yet. I'll ask you a question when I'm ready for you. Fuck. You don't watch Pat McAfee? You don't watch other podcasts? You raise your fucking get a fucking bird.
Get him out of here, man.
Don't let him drink the whiskey. He gonna
man. That's what it is, man. Tennessee whiskey.
Tennessee whiskey. God damn it. Fucked it all up. I'm gonna clip it, Stone Cold, if you interrupting. God damn. Fucking up the clips. This is why.
Bring it back.
Bring it back. No, I'm not going all the way back. But Cam Robinson, through those great stats, he's had a good year. Good. Not incredible, but good. And we know that sacks are a quarterback number, not a tackle number, because sacks can be avoided by the quarterback by scrambling, throwing the ball away, etc. So we can't go off of that. We know that. We can say that Cam Robinson has performed, though, and outside of his injury that one season, he's been adequate. He's been good. He's been and then he's been good. So he's had 2 out of 3 years where he has been good.
I just don't like how he looks, but
right. And we've
that's
been
just me aesthetically. But he played very, very well. He played good this season.
He's nasty. He's nasty. Like he's got that old school kind of mentality, like mean. I like that. He reminds me of like a young Jeremy Parnell a little bit with his attitude.
But that's a right tackle guy.
He's a right tackle guy for sure. So here's the problem I have. I want to say tag Cam Robinson, but I don't want to tag Cam Robinson because now I didn't play in the National Football League, but as a football player, I can't imagine coming out here, performing through my rookie deal, doing everything I can to earn that next contract, playing well enough to earn that next contract.
Look, remember, he was in the AFC Championship game. He's had to play with all these different quarterbacks too, all these different coordinators, different line, just different scheme, different everything too. So he's been having to adjust as much as anybody else who's been here for the last 4 or 5 years.
Yes. So he's done it all. He's earned this next contract, and it's not that much, Stone Cold. It's 16.8. They're expecting him to get 16.8 a year. 4-year deal, 16.8. It's not terrible. That puts him somewhere around 60. What, 16.8 times 4, 67.2. That's not top tackle money. So part of me wants to say you give him the deal. You give him his deal. But then I'm looking at a guy like Evan Neal and going, man, oh man, I could get that though. I go get him, and I kind of want to do that. I really want to do that. So it makes it difficult to figure out what we're going to do.
I'm telling you,
I don't want to tag him.
I want Evan. I tell you, bro, look, I'll give it to bro, but you already know how I feel about Cam Robinson. I don't think he's good enough to protect Trevor Lawrence, dog. The sack number is all good, and Stone Cold was cutting you off to get there, but that was going to be my thing also because I watched this entire line. I don't know what the pressures allowed were for this year. I don't know all those numbers, but I know what I saw when I watched the game, and the pressure was coming from everywhere. It wasn't just him, it wasn't just Juwan. It was shit coming up the middle. It was shit coming from everywhere. Trevor Lawrence gets the ball out pretty goddamn going quick, and he's getting it out quicker than any quarterback we've had since Brunell. So he's helping all of those guys out. He's making all those guys better, which in turn, hopefully that's maybe what maybe Cam is working harder too, trying to like, hey, I gotta protect Trevor, like you know what I'm saying. But he gotta turn that motherfucking blindside shit on. I don't know, bro, but it gotta be better, bro. They giving up, bro. The kid he got hit a lot this year. The sacks weren't tremendous, but he got hit a lot this year, dog, and he had to make a lot of difficult throws with people around his feet, getting hit, getting pushed, with people getting run over right into him while he's throwing the ball. It was bad, dog. So I just don't know. I'm pretty sure the numbers on him. I didn't look at the numbers on him with those pressures, but I'm guessing Stone Cold did.
That's not coming up. That's the only thing that sucks.
The pressures.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we tried to look at this previously. Now, I don't want to get into because this is where we're gonna trail off.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to get into the draft side of things, because clearly everybody right here, these three windows, we want Evan Neal to be a Jaguar because he's a fucking monster. Nobody on this team looks like him. There's very few guys in the league that look like him. He looks the part. He plays the part. He is a monster.
Yeah, we play the Rams next year.
Right. And he is a man.
I need somebody who, if they got Aaron Donald over there, I feel like better have someone to fight.
I'm about to say you need a guard because he played 3 technique.
But he plays outside. He plays all over the place.
He's mostly inside.
Yeah, he's 80% at 3 technique. He stunts outside, but he plays 3 technique, which is technically he's going to line up between guard and tackle. So you can double team with Buddy. But
me and Kay got another guy in the draft that we want that could take care of him.
In the guard, yeah. That's what I don't want to happen, though. I don't want to sit here and be like, okay, we're gonna this is what is happening. By the way, I say I don't want this to happen, but this is what is happening, and I think the Jacksonville Jaguars are gonna make a decision based on this. They're gonna look and they're gonna say, "Yep, just what I said. Cam has earned his contract, but Evan Neal's sitting here, and we could take him."
And then you got 2 solid rookie tackles
tied up for the next few years. Yep. So that's where you get the issue, right? That's where the problem comes.
If Walker did not play well, then I would say keep Robinson. But he showed he could play.
Yeah. I want to keep him, and this is in my world, I want to keep him anyway, just in case, right? Just in case Neal gets hurt, just in case Walker gets hurt. I want to keep him anyway. I don't want him going anywhere. But realistically, you can't pay him and expect things to work like that. You can't go out there and spend that much money on him and hope that he is anything more than, the starter or anything less than the starter. You can't do that. As far as the tackle out of NC State, there's no way we get him because we're not going to be able to move back to the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and that's where he's going to go right now. They're saying he's going to the Jets. So I find that interesting, though. I didn't watch a lot of Jets football. Maybe somebody listening right now can tell us they drafted a tackle last year. Yeah,
they definitely did.
They drafted, and they already had Mekhi Becton. So who played bad that they have to go draft somebody else? Because Mekhi Becton is a monster. So unless he had a bad year and to the point where they're ready to move on from him, that's crazy. But hey, listen, if you want to move on from Mekhi Becton, you can go ahead and send him over here with that 1st round pick. We'll go ahead and give you number 1. But they have the Jets taking that tackle in almost every mock that I see. So I don't know. I don't know what the plan is there. Holmesy, what they're gonna do? Move him to guard? Maybe? Is that what they're talking about? I don't know. I don't know. They're talking about them taking him though. Every mock I see now. So that's the problem with the Cam Robinson situation. I think that we're gonna face though. They're looking at the draft.
Shit. Becton only played 1 game last year.
Did he got hurt? Okay. Well, Holmesy says dude from NC State will be a guard. He played guard first in college. Okay. Hey. Okay. It makes sense. If that's what it is. I watched him. He looks like a monster. I would have loved to have him and put him at right tackle personally. Let Walker Little started left. But moving on from there. Now we can kind of transition into this whole 5 free agency moves that we would make, because that's kind of where this goes. This Cam Robinson situation, it leads us here. And so the 5 moves that I would make, or you would make, or Jay would make, there's going to be some thought in them as far as what we're going to do in the draft, obviously. If I see you draft Evan Neal, or I'm sorry, if I see you sign rather any of the elite pass rushers, Stone Cold, but I don't see you pick up a tackle, well, I can tell that you're probably going to draft Evan Neal. If I see Jay sign, totally just drew a blank on the tackle. Fuck. Who's the tackle from the Saints? Armstead. If I see, if I see you sign Armstead, that tells me you're not drafting Neal number 1. So you can kind of take a look at what the plan is here, and we can kind of see a little beyond just the free agency moves. But that's what we're going to talk about here. The top 5 free agency moves, and they're in no specific order. I'm not going to say priority this, priority that, but top 5 free agency moves we would make this off season. And before I go, let's let the birthday boy. Birthday boy, you good? We're gonna let the birthday boy go first. Birthday boy, what are the top 5 free agency moves you would make?
I will go pass rusher, because there are actually a lot of pretty good pass rushers in this free agency class. Now, the thing, I saw you chose Chandler Jones earlier. I'm going to go younger with Hassan Reddick, who played with Chandler Jones, who also has the connection with our new D-line coach, Buckner, because Reddick played over for Arizona before going to Carolina. So I'm going to go with him. He had 23.5 sacks and 8 forced fumbles in 2 years. Solid player. Now, I'm torn between Robinson, Mike Daniels, and Christian Kirk. I'm kind of, which one do I want, or anything like that. But I'm definitely taking Hassan Reddick. I'm taking the young guy from Chicago, James Daniels, at offensive guard, because he's good and solid, and you can get him at a cheap price. And just one of those 3 receivers, I still can't wrap my head on which specific one I want.
I need a name, bro. You can't say one of those.
Mike Daniels, or Mike Williams.
Mike Williams.
Okay, that's 3.
Wait, who was the third? The guard? Say that again.
James Daniels.
James Daniels. Okay.
Offensive guard from Chicago. All right, that's 3. Are we counting DJ Chark as a re-sign?
Nope.
No, we're not. Just free agencies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's a free agency move.
No.
That's part of my 5. Because part of my 5, I would say, because one of my 5 is somebody getting cut. So
Jesus.
Not getting signed. So.
All right.
Signings, bro. Signings.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna do my best anyway to go after Dalton Schultz, tight end out of Dallas. And my 5th and final signing. I'm thinking running back. I might go after Sony Michel out of the Rams.
Okay. Little from left field over there. I like it. All right, it's tweeted. It's official. I put it out there. You're done. All right. Not bad. Now, what is your plan with this? Right? Because I think we fucked up Jay a little bit. So Jay, we're gonna let Jay think for a second.
No, I mean, I'm still straight. But
okay. What is your plan? I want you to get an opportunity to explain it a little bit. What you see going forward. Obviously, you have an idea of what you would then attack in the draft. So you said Hassan Reddick. You explained why. Mike Williams. I think it's obvious. James Daniels. You addressed guard. Dalton Schultz. You addressed tight end. Sony Michel. You addressed running back because you are uncertain of what James Robinson or Travis Etienne will be able to do, especially early on,
and get somebody with experience and that played well.
Right. So give me the background on why all these moves, or
Man,
what
my
the plan is moving
phone is
forward.
gonna die, so I'm trying to get my list out. Y'all tripping? I don't need no deep dive into Stone Cold's fucking his
No,
plan.
no. I mean, basically, I took Dalton Schultz because Doug Peterson is used to having two premier pass catchers. That's his, his main go-to.
Mhm.
I need another big body guy because I know in the draft I know who I'm taking at receiver that could stretch the field as well as DJ Chark. Sony Michel is basically somebody that has played. He's been in a running back committee, so he's used to not being a bell cow. But he's there basically, like you said, because we don't know if they're going to be 100% coming back, both of them.
Right.
And he does both. He runs the ball and he's able to catch the ball.
Mhm.
Also has a Super Bowl ring, so he could bring that mentality with him. James Daniels, I need once again, me and Kay have talked about who we want at offensive guard in the draft, but I need somebody to push Ben Barch a little bit because he had some inconsistency. And then Hassan Reddick, like I said, we need somebody with talent on the other side to take some of that pressure off of Josh Allen.
So then
And
you're
honestly,
clearly drafting Evan Neal,
yes.
and then second round you're going wide receiver with Pickens. Is that correct?
George Pickens.
And then third round you're going guard.
I'm going Jeremy Sawyer, the guy who made the highlight reel of power bombing Aiden Hutchinson.
Good deal.
Was at tackle, but traditional guard.
Not bad. Not bad. Shout out Stone Cold. Good move. All right, Jay. What you got to say? Your 5 moves, 5 signings.
I was about to say, bro, words are important.
5 free agent signings.
Well, I don't know. I'm about to pull from my head because my phone was dead because Stone Cold just talked for fucking 15 minutes and you kept encouraging him to keep fucking talking. But
my iPhone's not dead. It's an Android thing, I guess.
No, I just, you know what I'm saying? I got off at 1:30 today, so actually 1 o'clock today, so I just lounging around. I just didn't charge my phone, but it's all good.
No more porn. No more porn up.
Nah, man, but I say it's defense. I say we go sign J.C. Jackson. I say we go sign Solomon Thomas. I say we go get Dante Fowler. And then I'm definitely getting Mike Williams for offense. Gotta get another receiver in here. And for my last player, I think I would go. I want to try out. I kind of want to try out Zach Ertz, but I'm not 100% sold on Zach Ertz. So for that 5th, what's the other tight end? There's Schultz is okay, but I don't really want Schultz.
Gesicki?
Is he a free agent?
Yeah.
I'll take Gesicki. Yeah, I'll take Gesicki.
So each one of us took a different tight end.
Yeah. And let me make sure I got it right. So I've got J.C. Jackson, cornerback, right? I got Dante Fowler, the edge. Mm-hmm. I've got Solomon Thomas. And who was your
Mike Williams receiver?
Mike Williams was your wide receiver. Okay. Mike Williams.
And Mike Gesicki.
And you would pick the hardest fucking name. How am I going to type
I think it's Giesecki, something like that.
If I spell it wrong, Twitter's going to eat me alive. I got to look it up.
Here, let me look it up first.
Just a second. There it is. I got it. Mike.
Excuse me.
Name Giesecki. Got it. Tight end. I like it. You know what I like about both of you guys is they're reasonable. And that's what I really wanted. Like when I made my picks, I tried to make them reasonable. I didn't want to go out here and be like, all right, I want Devontae Adams. I want Teron Armstead.
Yeah, spread that wealth, man. Spread that out.
Yeah, there's no way you're gonna get those, though. You're not gonna get 5 huge guys, right? So
no,
I do like that. So okay. And why? Do you have reasons for these guys? What's your reason? What's your reason?
I think it's decent. I think it's actually a decent corner. I mean,
he's good. He's good.
Yeah,
What are you gonna do? So what's your plan there then? Who's moving inside, or what's the play? Because you spent a lot of money. Well, not a lot of money, but you spent money on corner last year. You invested high draft pick. Both of them played well. So who's going inside? In your mind,
I mean,
technically, J.C. Jackson has played inside before.
I was about to say, I think he has the ability to play inside, but I also think that you can play. I think you can play Campbell almost anywhere, kind of, because of his speed.
Tyson played inside a little.
But I think when you have to play teams like Kansas City and they have Tyreek Hill lining up inside, like Tyson Campbell needs to be somewhere around him.
Mm-hmm.
So these teams just don't have one weapon no more, man. These teams have two or three weapons. We see the Rams just won the Super Bowl. Yeah, Odell got hurt, but he almost had 100 yards before he went down.
Right.
So we need that defense needs to be bolstered up, and some of that front end with Solomon Thomas and adding Dante Fowler in there. I feel like help getting that ball out a little bit earlier is definitely going to help Miles Jack and them boys out at the linebacker core. But that back end, they better be getting their hands on balls. Jenkins and Cisco. You know what I'm saying? Like, better be getting some hands on the ball. Shaq Griffin better catch the ball this year.
You think that's what he's working on the whole offseason?
He better. I bet his brother has been counting his ass all year. I got better hands than you. bitch, I got better hand than you.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Yeah, I knew you was gonna do that. and Mike Williams, that's your guy, receiver.
Yeah.
And do you think? How do you see him being a certified number one? Do you see him being able to be that number one, or do you see him more as a high level two?
I would say a high level two, but because I think there's room in the draft for you to kind of find a guy, just another burner who. That's what they do, bro. Like Tyreek Hill is a great route runner and stuff now, but coming in, it was shake and just go, and they can't adjust for that. And now he uses his speed with correct and precise route running, and it's unguardable.
Right.
I'm not saying we have to go find a guy who's directly Tyreek Hill, but you got to go get some freak athletes out there at receiver, bro, because it just changes the game where they can do different things. DK Metcalf is a freak. He can do different things. Like, he can stiff arm defensive backs and safeties and keep it pushing.
Right. I like it.
I mean, that's why I like Pickens. I mean, he's kind of that what I think DJ Chark could be.
Pickens?
Yeah. They're similar in size. They both have that 4.3 speed. Good hands. I like his body control along the sidelines. Good, strong hands.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, we saw that one-handed grab in that championship game.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he used to do before he got hurt all the time. I think, what did Jay say? He called it like a kung fu roll through after he caught it one-handed.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
I was high as fuck, so I have no idea what I said, but I'm pretty sure it was funny.
I'm pretty sure it was funny. So yeah, my top 5 signings rather that I would make. Well, hold on, Jay. With what you did, who do you have an idea of where you're going in the draft for the first 3 rounds?
Oh, Evan Neal. Probably go receiver and then linebacker. Or no, my bad. Receiver, offensive line, like a guard or something like that.
I just remember we got 2 third-round picks, so technically it's a total of 4.
So linebacker and a linebacker.
I would probably go linebacker. That's in the 3rd round. That's what I'd probably do.
And that's what Jay just said too, right?
Yeah.
Look at
that. I've been thinking about that because I know everybody's kind of up in the air on what we should do at middle linebacker.
Yeah. Well, so here's what I'm doing. Okay. I'm signing Brandon Sheriff to play guard. I'm going to get one of the best veteran presences I can get in that spot right away. Because Ben Barch appears to be developing well, but I still need to be sure. So I am going to get a stud to put next to Linder and potentially our number 1 overall pick, Evan Neal, right? Then I'm going to go grab Chandler Jones, defensive end, edge, whatever you want to call him, outside linebacker, out of Arizona. He's going to be my edge rusher because I'm not drafting Aiden Hutchinson at 1, clearly, with this move. So I'm going to bring in Chandler Jones. That's going to be like a 3-year deal. He's going to be Calais Campbell-esque. He's going to come in. He's going to be a leader with what is a young defense, what is being led by a young Shaq Griffin and company now. He's going to be a needed presence in the locker room, and he's also going to be good on the field, and he's going to be nice off the edge, and it's going to help Josh Allen get back to his Pro Bowl-esque ways. I'm going to bring back number 3 is Allen Robinson. We're going to bring A-Rob home. Allen Robinson is big, and I had somebody go, why is everybody in love with Allen Robinson? Why does everybody want to bring back Allen Robinson? I don't know if everybody wants to bring back Allen Robinson. I'm not a big, huge A-Rob guy. Like, oh, my God, I love Allen Robinson. It's more so Allen Robinson is exactly what we're missing when you look at third down and red zone. Allen Robinson is one of the best possession receivers. He is a 50-50 ball god, which he always has been. He is a slant king. He can run those short, intermediate routes extremely well, get separation, and convert and continue the drive. And that's what we need. Allen Robinson can do that. He can keep drives alive. He's going to score in the red zone. In the red zone, we were horrendous. And we're going to be able to throw jump balls to him, and it'll be fine. It'll be great. Allen Robinson coming in. He's $16 million a year. No problem. Bring him in. My 4th move, and this one has gotten some drawback from people. They say, oh, why this guy? There's a lot of tight ends, okay? Jasecki's one of them. He's probably the stud of all. I like Schultz. That idea has been coming around now. I do. But my guy has been since the trade rumors were mentioned, and it will be David Njoku. I want Njoku in Jacksonville bad. I think Njoku has so much potential that we have not seen yet.
Freak athlete.
Yeah, he has an elite skill set when it comes to pass catching and route running at that tight end position. It is huge. He plays right now. He has played rather for a team that runs the fuck out of the ball. So they need more block heavy type of line or type of tight ends. They need guys who can block and secure. They need those type of guys. They need the possession guy. He's a field stretcher. He doesn't fit what Cleveland wants to do. So that's why he hasn't. Bro, OBJ hasn't had great success over in Cleveland putting up numbers. So I don't want to hear about Njoku's numbers in Cleveland. Njoku can be a great field stretcher for this team. Dan Arnold gives you the blocker / solid receiver as well. And then you got your other blocker guys in Farrell and Manhurts. I think you only keep one of those guys, so I'm not sure which it'll be. But you have the blocker. Then you have the big field stretcher. He brings something different to that room that nobody else does. Lastly, being realistic, of course, Demarcus Robinson. We go out there and we get the guy from Kansas City. He's fast, kid out of Florida. He's got the wheels. He's a burner. He brings speed to the room. He may not make the team, but he's a $2 million guy. Go get him. Add some speed to the room. Let's see if he can do it. He's buried in Kansas City because look who the fuck is ahead of him. I mean, so these are 5 realistic moves I would do, and they clearly lead to us drafting Evan Neal in the first round. So our offensive line would be, I'm going to say Walker Little at left because I'm going to speak for the preference that I like. I don't personally, from what I've seen, I would like to see it this way. Walker Little at left, Sheriff at guard, Brandon Linder at center, Ben Barch at guard, and Evan Neal at right tackle. That would be our line. Chandler Jones, clearly he's going to be playing defensive end with Josh Allen. Beautiful. That means I'm not going to go edge rusher next. Next, I'm going to go wide receiver. I'm going to go draft a guy like Pickens or Dotson. whoever's available at that point, the best guy available. I really like Pickens as well. I would take him in the second round, and then I would turn around in the third, and I would also grab Sawyer out of Georgia. He would be playing guard for me, and he would either be taking Ben Barch's spot right now.
He would.
And Ben Barch would develop some more. I think he will. I think he will develop just fine. And maybe Sawyer doesn't. I think he will. Maybe he doesn't. That's fine, though, because Sheriff ain't going to be playing forever. That boy got another 2, probably 3 max years left in him.
Yep.
So that's cool. And then guess what?
Enough time to get ready.
Yeah. You got enough time for him to get ready. And then, bam, we replace and we keep it moving. How you doing? And then David and Njoku filling that tight end spot means I don't have to rush out to get another tight end, but I can with that second, third round pick. I can grab the other tight end and potentially go there, or I can jump to the defensive side of the ball. Like I have freedom now to move because we've addressed everything at this point. That's the moves I would take.
I don't look. The only thing about that Njoku move, bro, this is Jacksonville, bro. It's gonna be somebody. What's that David nigga cool boy? You know the one with the name.
He from Florida too, ain't he?
I know he went to Miami. I know
he went to Miami. He went to the U.
He might be. I'm not. He might be from Haiti. I don't know.
Yeah,
he might be from Miami. From Little Haiti. You never know.
There's no telling. Let me look. Now I gotta look because now
he's curious now.
Yeah,
I mean, he might be Nigerian, but I couldn't tell you.
David Njoku hometown. He from Jersey.
Oh yeah, he's.
Oh man, look at this one.
He's Nigerian.
Daniel Holmes saying he'll take Tyler with his first pick. So
Yeah.
I'm assuming he means Tyler Lindenbaum, the center.
Yeah, he wants him. He wants him bad.
He wants his cock.
And that was the big discussion that we had last time, I believe, is everybody wanting to cut Brandon Linder.
Yeah, fucking crazy. Because you're not going to draft the center, number one. I know, I get what Holmes is saying, and I can understand it. It's a good, you know.
I mean, but that contradicts what we've been talking about.
Yeah,
is that if you would take a guy 1 through 5 or 1 through 6, you could or at 6 you could take him at 1. Honestly,
you can't take a center at 1. I just can't see you taking because it's too. It's funny because you'll say like it's the most important position on the offensive line, but it's really not. Like centers, it's really not. Like if you get center, I don't want to say this because I feel like I don't have the exact numbers and I hate giving like roundabout numbers, but I would dare to guess that if you go look through the history, that centers don't barely ever get drafted in the first round. You could probably count on both hands in the history of the league how many times the center's been drafted even in the first round. Because they're just too easy to get elsewhere. It'd be like to me, drafting a center number 1 would be like drafting a kicker number 1. I'm serious. And a kicker's going to score me more points. So I'm not, and that's not taking a shot at Holmesy's, pick. That's not what I'm saying. I see his vision, and I think that vision works, and you'd be able to do it. I get it. And he is the best center for sure. And he's going to have a Nelson-like effect at that position. But center is one of those positions you draft later in the draft, so I don't see it happening. Speaking of Nelson, bro, I saw a stat the other day. Can't quote it exactly. I wish I would have a meme, but it was like in 2,800 snaps, he's only given up 5 or 4 sacks.
4 sacks.
4 sacks in 2,800 something snaps.
Yeah.
The guy's given up 4 sacks. 2 of them were to Jacksonville. That's all I'm saying. Huh? 2 of them were to Jacksonville.
Hey, exactly.
That's crazy.
But we also drafted him in the 3rd round.
Yeah, we drafted Linder in the 3rd round.
Yeah.
He was a 3rd round draft pick out of the U. Yeah?
Yeah. 3rd or 4th round.
Woo! You so cold. He's out the U. Hey, listen, I ain't that big in the college, but I fucks with the U.
Bro. Best candy in the world.
Is
Pink
that
lemonade?
Pink lemonade?
Pink lemonade, chewy lemon heads.
Chewy lemon heads are one of the most underrated candies on the face of the earth.
I just found them a couple months ago, bro.
Yeah, chewy lemon heads are phenomenal.
Gas.
Way, way underrated. Stone Cold, most underrated candy for you. Candy you really love, other people don't eat.
Cowtails.
Cowtails. That's a good one. I used to fuck them up when I was young.
That's old school.
I would grab them bro. They got them in the gas station. You just grab one, they'd be like 89 cents. Big motherfucking cowtail. Bro,
it's something, man. If you get a stale one, you'd be so pissed if you get a stale one, bro.
So mad.
It's the candy version. It's the candy version of a Slim Jim.
Yeah, so good.
That little powder on the outside.
God. How you doing? Yes, sir. Oh, goddamn. I don't even need shit before, but that motherfucker got me thinking, God.
You know, it was a crazy ass. Like I never ate one outside of elementary school, but they had them in the lunch line, bro. The goddamn whatchamacallits. Like,
you mean the actual candy bar called whatchamacallit?
Yeah.
I never bought one outside. Like I see them, but like back in the day, they didn't have them everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But they used to have them at school.
Have you had the new one?
A new what?
They have the whatchamacallit, but they made a peanut butter one. I forget what they.
I thought it had peanut butter. I thought it had peanut butter in it. I guess it did. But that, bro.
Whatcha-who's it, I believe, or something like that.
Mambas. And Mambas are better than Starburst if you get a fresh pack.
Ooh. My underrated candy bar that I like that other people I've never seen another person buy or eat. 0 bars.
Ew. I've never eaten one, so I can. So when I say ill, that's just off the day. What the fuck is it?
It's white with it's like a white chocolate bar. I don't know what it is, but it's a fucking candy bar. So only reason I ever ate a 0 bar is because my grandmother had them in the freezer. So one time I grabbed one and I ate it, and it was fucking. I was like, man, this is really good. So I bought one.
Is it like 0 sugar or 0?
I don't think so. If it's 0 sugar, I'm finna go buy one right now.
Maybe that's why she had it.
Maybe, let's see, 0 bar. Because I have no idea. Google it. It's fucking, look at it, it's beautiful. The 0 candy bar, introduced in 1920, is a candy bar composed of a combination of caramel, peanut, and almond nougat, covered with a layer of white chocolate fudge. It's outwardly white in color, and which is unusual for a candy bar. Bro, it's fucking great. It's definitely not 0 sugar.
Yeah,
I don't know why it's called a 0 bar, but it's good.
0 frills or something? I don't know. Yeah, that's what it was. 0 because it's blank on the outside.
It's 0 resolution.
It's fucking silver, and it's just got the blue and white. And
I've seen the packaging, so now I kind of want to try it.
It's fucking good, man. And my second favorite growing up in it, Payday. Oh
yeah, Payday was clutch.
Payday.
Caramel, peanuts caramel.
I mean, such a simple concept. We're not going to create nothing crazy. We're going to take a fucking chunk of caramel. We're going to roll that bitch up into a bar, and we're going to roll it around in some peanuts, package it up, and keep it moving. How about that? That's a what?
No, it's bruh. So and Charleston Chew was kind of decent. You ever had a Charleston Chew?
Shout out to Chase's girl. She loves 0 bars. Let's go. 0 bar fans.
Yeah.
I'm about to send Chase a 0 bar for his girl. Go to the gas station right after the show. 0 bars, man. I'm telling you.
For a while, I had the 100 grand fix.
Hey, them bitches was fire. Oh, them bitches was fire. 100 grand was fire. In elementary school, that's the one. That's what you want with the nougat, the caramel, with the peanuts, dipped in chocolate. Oh, it's supposed to be like a fancy. It's like, oh, it's 100 now, but that shit was fire. 100 grand was good.
Yo, take 5 bars.
Yeah, take 5 with the pretzels.
Oh shit!
It was also under it. Oh, bro, you ever had the Hershey's Symphony?
What that?
Chocolate.
Which one's that?
It's like the tan with like the blue lines on it. It's like a Hershey bar, but it says Hershey like Symphony.
Yeah. No, those are the the cookies and cream Hershey bar gotta be the GOAT.
Kevin said, "Do we trade back or who do we draft?" Oh, you came in late,
Kevin. We talking about candy right now, Kevin.
We're talking about candy, but none of us are trading that number one pick. We're taking
if you want to trade back, right? If somebody comes with an offer, I'll listen. But I just don't think it's possible. I don't think it's gonna happen.
But right now, there's a 0 chance that I'm trading number one pick.
0. Let's go. I'm picking down what you're putting up right there. 0 bars, baby. 0. Kevin said 1. I don't know. Is that a candy bar? Is Kevin talking about candy now?
No, he was saying at the number 1 spot.
Oh, number 1 spot. Okay, Kevin. What's your candy? What's y'all's favorite candy? What's your favorite candy? What's an underrated candy that you feel is a candy you like other people don't really eat? My favorite like not chocolatey candy when I was eating candy like crazy, Dots.
I had a little Dots kick, but like I'll eat them when they're around, but I never like or if I'm going to the movies, like that's to me it's like a classic movie candy. Dots and
Whoppers.
Whoppers are the
well, for me, my movie go-to candy there is Bunch of Crunch.
No, Reese's Pieces, movie candy.
I feel
like it's more in the box.
I'll take the Raisinets and pour them right in the hot popcorn.
Oh,
bro, the girls will look at me like, "What?" I said, "Bro, you get your own popcorn, baby, because this shit going in."
Cookies and cream Hershey bar. Kevin, you got it, son. Cookies and cream Hershey bar is goated. It is goated. Danny Holmes says Trolleys peach rings. Never had them. Seen them.
Yeah, I've had them. I mean, peach rings in general are pretty top tier.
Lifesaver gummies, bro. Oh my god, Lifesaver.
Oh, talk about, bro. I didn't even talk about the best candy on the planet right now.
Who that?
The nerds rope clusters.
Ooh.
The blue pack.
Okay.
But Nerds rope, they dropped a tropical pack of the Nerds rope.
Are you about to pull it out right now?
There's at least
pause.
Hey, bro, we had movie night the other night, and I think I ate one of the bitches out here, but
yeah,
I don't know where. It's
just so randomly here. You're about to pull it out, aren't you?
About to pull it out.
Hey, I got a Nerds rope. I got something.
Oh, so you named it, huh?
Look at So Cold coming up with jokes on his birthday. Devon Cleveland said Welch's, like the Welch's gummies, bro.
Yeah.
Ooh, bro.
Strawberry. The Concord, the grapes are fire too. And I don't even.
So fire. People sleep on grape, bro. I don't know why people sleep on grape.
Especially Concord, like the jelly. Oh my god.
Purple tastes like grape, bro. Come on, bro.
Everything is purple, bro. Let me get that purple stuff.
Jesus Christ, I love it. I love gummies. That was like, honestly, I'm not a big candy person, but when I stopped eating sugar and carbs, like that was one of the hard parts was cutting out gummies.
See, that's why you need that. That's why you need the
I'll devour that shit.
That's why you need the edibles, man. You live in a state where you can get edibles, man. Just go in there and get you some gum. They have keto. I'm pretty sure they have keto edibles, like with no sugar in them, bro.
Right. I only live in this state with the legal for another like 8 hours.
Yeah, but still, it'll be all right.
Yeah.
It's close.
I don't ever want to come here again. I mean, unfortunately, I will almost every work day, but
I was about to say that.
Such an annoying place to be.
I used to have like that box of Scooby-Doo fruit snacks, and I would just eat that for myself.
Let me tell you what I used to do. I used to go. I would get. I would either get the Sweet 16 chocolate donuts, yeah, or I'd get 2 of the cherry and cream cheese long Danishes. Right, the gas station, right? Individually wrapped John. I would get those. And one of the fucking Gustafson's Farms chocolate milks, bro, the big boy. Yeah. Oh my god, that's what I'm getting. Oh, I'm fucking it up all day. That's what I would get. And I would smoke a blunt before school, and I'm gonna go grab that. Now this is middle school, and I do smoke a blunt, go get the motherfucking chocolate milk.
I wasn't smoking blunts. I wasn't smoking blunts, then, man.
I smoked my first. I took my first hit of weed out of a pipe at 11, and I didn't inhale, and I got it. And this was one of my friend's older brothers. If Jimbo was on, he knows the exact story. It's fucking hilarious, bro. That dude almost beat my ass. He was a whole grown ass man. Whole grown ass man. I thought he was gonna beat my ass.
Because you didn't inhale, because you wasted his weed.
I didn't know. I didn't know how to hit it, right? Like I'm 11 years old. I've smoked a cigarette at this point.
Yeah.
The first cigarette I smoked was a Doral. Look at Stone Cold drooling at the mouth. Doral. He was ready.
But look, so hold on. So an adult was mad that a child didn't hit the weed right that he offered a child.
That part.
Okay, I was just making sure.
That part. I don't know if he knew I was a child.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Because I don't, now his brother was a little older than me, not a lot though. He knew I was 13, 14, at most.
Yeah.
But yes, he was very angry. And he even had to show me how to hold the bitch. I was like, what is this hole on the side? Oh, it's a carb. Like, I didn't know. So I hit that bit, and then I just went like this. He was like, get my shit. You ain't fucking in here. He like jumped. I thought he was going to smack the shit out of me. I was scared. So then I finally like smoked and inhaled. And I smoked at my boy Josh's house. And we decided to spend the night. Well, I was going to spend the night at his house. We decided we're going to go sleep at his grandmother's house. But come to find out, his grandmother ain't going to let us spend the night there. We got to sleep in the garage. Okay? So we trying to make a bong out of a glass. And this is some real white boy shit. Josh, a white boy. He's like, we're going to make a bong.
Well, look. When you said when you told us that y'all were gonna spend the night at his grandma's house, I already knew that because the answer surprised me because that would have happened. That would have been able to happen in a lot of different situations. But by the even thought of saying like, oh yeah, man, we could just spend it at my grandma's house. Hell no, that's definitely white.
Yeah,
I don't care. I would never. The hell, not offering that up to nobody.
But we try to make a bong out of a glass old liquor bottle. So to get the hole in it, we do the only logical thing and we shoot it with a BB gun that we pump 20 times, and it goes through, but it cracks the fuck out of it, so we can't. So then he made a bong, a pipe, I guess you would call it a bong, I don't know, out of an apple.
Yeah.
This is some real white boy shit. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck so we smoke it. And I got this is the first time I'm high now. I might still be 11. I'm 12 at the oldest.
That boy smoking Granny Smith Kush.
Bro, I was so high, I was scared as fuck. I called my mom and told her I smoked weed. I said, Mom, I don't know what's going on. I'm freaking the fuck out. I need to go to the doctor. Mom, you got to come pick me up. I'm staying the night at Josh's, and we were supposed to stay at his grandma's house, and he said we could, and then we got here, and they said we got to sleep in the garage. I just want to come home. I'm freaking the fuck out. My heart pounding a million miles a minute. I'm sweating. I'm half naked outside in the street. You would have thought I was on Flocka. And I ain't do nothing but hit the weed one time.
Bro, I got some homeboys where, like, they had the same kind of reaction. Like, they're younger than me, like, by, like, 4 or 5 years. But, like, they was, like, same kind of weird shit. Not like, spending the night just after school, bro. And, like, they were smoking. And then, like, it was, like, 3 or 4 of them. And then one of the kids, like, flipped out and, like, started, like, running in the street. Got hit by a car. And fucking, like, he didn't die or nothing. He was straight. But the kids had to go, like, on probation. And, like, they got in trouble for that shit, bro. Like, wow. It's just insane. Like, I ain't never had no bad reaction. Like,
I would just,
but also, like I said, I also waited. I didn't smoke no weed until I was like 17. I graduated at 17.
Oh yeah.
That summer, you know what I'm saying? We started getting like right up to I start fucking around then, but I ain't never had to have no bad trips, like, you know what I'm saying, or like no actual like a little bit of I've had like paranoia, you but sometimes it's a healthy fear, like a little healthy paranoia that you should have when you're high, because you do need to be having your senses are heightened. Even if they're slowed down, you might recognize something. You might not be able to do nothing about it, but at least you recognize what's going on a little bit.
Yeah, bro.
Robert, paper towel, tinfoil, steamroller. Hey,
you done that?
hell yeah.
See, I didn't after the Apple shit. I didn't smoke with nobody like that smoked with any other item other than a blunt after that. Like it was blunts from that point forward. That's all we smoked. And where I grew up, you weren't allowed to smoke out of anything else. If they saw you smoking from a pipe or something, you get your ass whooped. Like that's crack. Crackheads smoke from glass, so you better not smoke from it. So we just smoked blunts, and like not even papers. It had to be blunts. And the crazy part,
I hated them fucking. See, I stopped. Like I said, I was 17, bro. The Philly blunt, like that's what because I'm thinking blunt. I go to the store, I'm like, shit. I'm like, I said, it's a blunt. Let me get a blunt. I said, let me get a pack of blunts, and this bitch handed me a 5-pack of Philly blunts. I'm like, I didn't know what to tell them bitches was stale or not. I ran. Them bitches was horrible, but I practiced. I practiced with that 5-pack of Phillies.
Yeah,
I practiced rolling up the tobacco just in it, just to get. I'm like, bro, I can't just pop up and just be trying to smoke.
Yeah,
and I can't roll a J. And I can't roll a J.
Hey, it be you show up with your weed. You show up with your trees.
Have somebody roll it
down, and then you pass the plate. Hey, you roll this for me? Huh? Bruh. They can't do it. Yep. And I know a couple people that used to couldn't roll, bro. I ain't gonna put them out here on the show, but I know a couple people couldn't roll. But I learned to roll pretty quick.
Yeah, I learned pretty quick. I got big hands, so to me it's a little different, but it doesn't make it. It's a little, but the finesse, as long as you can get that finesse down, is good. But like I said, I practiced. It took me.
Robert is a normal chiefer, bro. You see this?
Yeah, he did. Yes, dog.
Hey, you and Robert need to link up.
They were the best always. Yep. Yeah, but see now
I got hooked on games though. Back when I was smoking a lot, I was big on the game blunts when they first came out.
See, these are the new games, man. You got with these leaves, with these natural leaves.
If he would have pulled out that game, now the game was the natural leaf then too, but they were huge. They didn't have nothing small.
You talking about just the actual Garcia Vegas?
I don't fucking know what you call them. They was
or to say Garcia Vega makes Garcia Vega makes game. That's the people who make them. But
they were big ass games. They were massive.
Yeah, the big.
And so when you would roll them bitches was like that.
Yeah, you roll. It's like a hat. You put it front around, put like a half in there.
Yeah,
a 7 or a half, at least a 7. But you could.
So we would buy them, and if we couldn't fit everything, and we would, or if we didn't have enough, if it was those hard times, we'd just cut the blunt in half and roll half of that bitch. We'd cut it long ways. All right, we got that for later. But games I love because they were so easy to fix your fuck up. Because you got to think back then when I was smoking like crazy. I'm 33. I'm about to be shout out Stone Cold. Happy birthday. Well, I'm 33. I'll be 34 in like 3 days. But when I was burning like crazy, obviously I started young, right? I started at 11. So what was that? Fucking 99? We wasn't smoking the shit that you were smoking when you started smoking.
Yeah, I know. Because I never really went through that mid. I never went through the Reggie phase, and I kind of went through the mid phase, but it was like popcorn and like Arizona. Right. It was some good mid. And then
we were smoking Reggie. We were smoking nothing but Reggie until and we heard, and it was you smoke Reggie, or you would get the Dro, or you would get some Perp.
Yep.
Or you could get your hands on some mid. You get some popcorn or some Zona. So I didn't get popcorn.
I know y'all was getting the Crippy in. I know that.
That was Crip, yeah. So, but I wasn't because I was broke. white boys was smoking Crippy. Like white boys was smoking Crippy. My sister's boyfriend was smoking and selling Crippy, and they was selling that shit for $50 a gram.
And that's just
$50 a gram, and all it is fucking
it was just some good homegrown shit. But it's just homegrown. It's just homegrown. It don't got no name. It's just
they called it Orange Crush Crippy. So he a lot of it had orange hairs.
Yeah, and even when the smoke would burn, it had like a little tint.
Yeah.
It had like a little tint. which is kind of insane. I'm like, bro,
you'd be like, what's that orange taste to it? And I don't know how, I don't know anything about it other than the fact that it was first of all, it was lime green. It wasn't that dirt shit we was getting. It would look good. It was budded like a motherfucker. It didn't have no sticks and stems. So it was very, very different. But what we was getting, we was going, it was like, we was buying nicks and dimes and shit.
With a whole bunch of seeds in that.
And we smoking all of them bitches. I'll get the seeds out. I ain't taking no stems out.
Oh no, stems get smoked.
Yeah, I'll get the seeds out because I don't want to pop in my eye.
Yeah.
But that's about it. We can get the seeds out. Everything else is staying. So that's what, and we got paid. Like we ran a recording studio out of the house, and we had a lot of people every day coming and recording, and a lot of them would just come over and they bring over onions. Here you go. An ounce for a recording session, ounce for a recording session, ounce for a recording session. So it was cool. But overall, I mean, my whole thing was.
Stone Cold got a weed story.
Stone Cold got a weed story?
Mm-mm.
Oh, what was that?
Oh, you reading that comment?
The Judy's? Yeah,
you reading Lion's comment?
When the first
I came
out, it all tasted the same. I was getting 160 for say, yeah, Robert was going crazy.
Oh yeah, he came straight for you.
Yeah, look, that's what. Remember what Webby said? I don't pay $150 for a quarter of that sticky. Yeah, that's tax. That is 160 for a 7. Ooh, Robert was killing him back in the day. Yeah, 10 seconds. Robert was killing him, boy.
Honey Badger. Draft the best out of Hutchinson and Thibodeau. Oh yeah, let Robinson walk. Put Walker at guard. I can't even keep that up because it won't show. At guard draft. He didn't get his next part out.
Well, who said we were going to take a running back?
Stone Cold said he would sign a running back in free agency. Yo, Lion, all that shit you said is wrong. All that shit you said is wrong. That's crazy. What the fuck are you talking about? Why would you pick a running back? You take a running back in free agency because both of your running backs are coming off of injuries that are reported to be some of the worst for their position because both impact the first step and both impact their explosion. So that's why you take a running back because you have nobody behind them unless you personally, Lion, would like to see Carlos Hyde start at running back. Part 1. Attempt to grab Adams? Are you out of your fucking mind? It's not happening. That's crazy. Grab Christian Kirk, who said that he would be staying in Arizona if Kyler Murray stayed in Arizona. So unless you have news that Kyler Murray is leaving Arizona, Christian Kirk's not going anywhere. Sign Armstead. Okay, so we're going to pay Armstead $20+ million a year for the next 3 years when we could draft a tackle and pay him rookie money. Okay, that's fine. No, I'm cool with that. That means you want to draft the DN. That makes sense. I'm okay. Honey Badger's not going any fucking where. And if he is, he's ring chasing, not bag chasing. But I'll go with that. We can go with that. You have 2 guys right now that we could go with, and that's Armstead and Honey Badger. Both of them are going to be expensive as fuck. But why are you signing Honey Badger? You just invested a draft pick into Andre Cisco, and Daniel Thomas looks as though he can be the other starting safety. Plus, by the way, you just spent hella money at safety. So no, those things aren't realistic. They're not going to happen. You invested draft stock in the safety who, oh, by the way, was the top rated rookie. Oh my, out of the 3rd round, top rated. That guy, Andre Cisco, looked like a star who was also projected to be one of only 2 guys to explode onto the scene next season from the Jacksonville Jaguars. One was Trevor Lawrence, the other, Andre Cisco, not Tyson Campbell, which I found interesting in that article.
I think it's because he had more playing time, and I don't know, because I thought that was weird too.
It was odd, but hey, whatever. Draft the best out of Hutchinson and Thibodeau. I'm cool with that. I will never argue if you want to sign the tackle and draft the end. Cool, because either way, you're going to have to pay somebody later on. Let Robinson walk. Okay, no problem. Put Walker Little at guard. What? Are you fucking crazy? How you put Walker Little at guard? Who's playing right tackle for you, Lion? Don't you fucking tell me it's Jawan Taylor. You just let Cam Robinson walk. So are you drafting the right tackle? Why would you draft the right tackle and put Walker Little in a position he's never fucking played before in guard? Walker Little is a tackle. That doesn't make sense. Tackles don't just move inside to guard unless they are swing tackles who are doing it in order to make a roster. Thank you. But yo, Robert be smoking that shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Robert said shit. Kamara. Let's just do that. Let's trade for Kamara. Fuck it.
So we're gonna get him out of jail too.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
Yeah, he's gonna beat that shit. I mean, he beat the fuck out of Buddy.
He did. I ain't see it.
Whoa, I got you.
Yeah,
Say less.
He fucked him up.
What did the dude do?
I don't know. Still haven't heard the story. Oh, they don't even want to.
They don't even talk, bro. This boy Alvin Kamara like took Dwight Howard's wife.
Jesus. They what? He did what?
He took Dwight Howard's wife.
That is crazy. Funny.
Bro, it's hilarious, though.
You know what's funny though? Like a day after that happened, or 2 days, I believe they had a video on Twitter of Kamara and Ruggs in the pen playing football.
That's hilarious. That's funny as hell.
That's where Kamara got arrested. So.
Oh yeah. It was
Vegas.
Yeah, it was in Vegas.
But Ruggs out on house arrest. Ruggs on house arrest. Oh. He beat the fuck out of that boy. Look at that shit, bro. Look, Jay didn't even have it pulled up. God damn. That young man got his face smashed in, bro.
I don't have what pulled up. I don't see what you're talking about.
Look on the screen, bro. I got the picture.
What do you mean, bro?
Do you see
not see it?
Yeah. Is your computer not showing you? He said, okay.
I just see all of us on the screen.
Yeah, no, we not on there. Everybody else saw that. Yeah, I put the graphic up.
Yeah, I couldn't see it. I don't know what's going on with my computer.
Yeah, that's all right. It's an Acer, bro.
No, it's just on the internet right now, but I don't want to restart.
You Wi-Fi up still?
No, I'm plugged in, but it was acting like it didn't want to load. I was trying to look for some shit. It acting like it didn't want to load earlier.
That shit always really just makes. Yep, it really does. It really does. Yo, that's all though, man. That's it.
Yeah, man.
Y'all excited for the combine?
No.
Do you watch the combine? I do. Do you watch the combine?
I will this year because I'll be getting off at a decent time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, want to be checking out Neil's booty.
Right.
Boy, got a dog. Boy, that's all I look for. That's all I look for. All I look for. When we talk about linemen, I'm looking at straight ass.
Mm-hmm.
Watch his footwork in the drill. No, bitch, do his booty move. His short. Do his Under Armour shorts look like they gonna fall off? Because if he ain't got nothing back there, clearly he ain't under the squat rack, and that young man is gonna be a waist bender. Speaking of football, I'm making a comeback.
What, Coach Ken?
I'm about to play. About to play me old semi-pro season out here in Wisconsin.
Oh God! Bro, you have a job and children.
About to go crack somebody's head. About to go tomorrow. About to go meet the team tomorrow. About to try to lay somebody. Hey, listen, man. I gotta do it. I gotta do something, bro. I gotta feed the competitive edge.
So, yeah, you're a changed man, so you can't be out there conquering things that shouldn't be conquered.
I gotta do something. So I gotta line up across from another man and beat his fucking face in. I would fight. I would like to do that. I would like to find like fight clubs in the area and try that. I've never done that. I think that would be fucking fun. But that is one of those, bro, you have a job and a family things for real. I can't bring my kids to the fight club, but I can bring my kids to the football games. It'll be dope, man. Kids get to see. And up here, it's crazy, bro. Like 1,000 people in attendance type shit. They do have insurance. The team has all that. You know, you get food, and they don't pay you, but you do get team meals and everything. Practice facility indoors. Real nice setup. So. I'll keep you posted on that.
So that way I'll definitely be able to get some weed when I come down there because it's a football team.
Okay, you gonna fly out to my first game?
My buddy Alfred plays semi-pro.
Yeah.
in
That's good.
Orlando.
It's fun, man. It's fun. Who's he play for? The Phantom?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see, look at Stone Cold. Damn, how you know that? Yeah. I used to own a semi-pro team. That's another time, another life. Fun stuff. Hey, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. We love you guys. Jay needs to go charge his phone. He can't set up no late night sneaky links like he's trying to. Stone Cold, you are going to get some stuff in. I already know. Happy birthday, Stone Cold. Do some anal. We love you, bro. Happy birthday, man. Shout out to everybody who watched with us, man. We appreciate all of y'all. Make sure you click the share button. Subscribe to us on YouTube at Teal Podcast. All social media platforms simply at Teal Podcast, except Twitter. That's at Teal Pod. Follow us, subscribe, do all that shit. Share it with your friends, family, and neighbors. We love the fuck out y'all. Appreciate it. See y'all Tuesday if you want to. Hop on the Relevant app and listen to us for that 30 during lunch, baby, for that Teal Trenches Tacos on Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Otherwise, we will see y'all next Friday from a new location, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Y'all already know.
Did you know that we did our Teal Tacos Trenches on Tuesday at 2?
On
2/2/2/2.
Woo! That was crazy.
That was insane.
Teed the fuck up, man. I am your host, the Hot Take Hooligan Agent K. That's the Cannabis Analyst Agent J, and we are out of here.